What's going on, everyone? TM24 Plays here, and we are back with some more Marvel Snap content. Today, I want to talk about this deck that's kind of been going around. I'm not sure who first came across it or who first created it, but I'll just say it's been pretty good and it's a lot of fun. I'm not sure what they're calling it, but because it's got a lot of bounce effects and it plays with Darkhaw, I'm just calling it Bounce Hawk. So I've tweaked it a little bit. I think they run a couple other cards that actually one I didn't even include on here, but I'm just going to kind of run through the important cards of this deck, potential cards that you could include, and I'll mention maybe a couple others, and then why I've got the cards that I've got in here. So just real quick, the important cards, Beast, Falcon, Darkhawk, and then Boss in there as well. I'd say Boss is maybe a little bit more replaceable. You don't always hit him, hit her. So it's not super important to have Boss, but really nice if you can land it on, pretty much any of these cards. Now, Beast and Falcon are going to be huge because you want to be bouncing these one-drops back to your hand, and maybe even you're bouncing Angela or Bishop back to your hand as well. So those are going to be pretty important. And then, of course, Darkhawk. You're throwing a bunch of rocks in there. You're locking their hand with Black Widow. So, ideally, you can play one massive Darkhawk in combination with a couple other one-drops on 6 and win yourself a couple of lanes. So, this is the list that I've got. I've got the Hood. You love those demons, the 1/6 demons. Boss, of course, we kind of just went over there. Hitting pretty much anything in your hand feels good. Obviously, you don't want to hit those demons, but you'll kind of take the bad with the good with Boss. Iceman, Korg, Disruption. With Iceman, Korg also powering up your Darkhawk, so it feels really good. Angela, hopefully you are getting her to, you're buffing her multiple times. You're playing one-drops, you're falconing, beasting them back to your hand. You're playing a massive Angela, and she's going to be part of your main power source. Black Widow, as we said, to kind of stuff up their hand and help make your Darkhawk a little bit better. Beast and Falcon, they're bouncing back to your hand. Beast feels a little bit better simply because you get the discount as well. Falcon is only bouncing back those one-drops, so while not quite as good as Beast, definitely a pretty crucial card in this deck. Bishop is kind of in the same lane as Angela here. You're going to be buffing your Bishop, and then maybe you're bouncing it back with Beast, or maybe you're bouncing back all your one-drops, and then you're continuing to play them, and your Bishop is just gaining more and more power. Now I've got Killmonger in here because I've run into a couple games where the board has been stuffed up, whether it's through locations, or it's a debris, or I'm coming up against a Thanos, or maybe it's even, a Patriot-style deck. So I feel like having the option to go Killmonger just is nice to have. Darkhawk, he has power, and Chavez is going to allow you to have a little bit more consistent draw. So also, maybe you just need that 9 power on turn 6. So we kind of talked about the important cards. A couple other cards that we could include here. Goose, you're playing mostly low-cost things. The only one is, Darkhawk, and of course Chavez. So Goose could probably fit in this really well. Same thing with Ant-Man and Actually, all of these would fit in really well. But they just don't quite make the cut. Ant-Man, if he gets hit with Boss, that's some really nice power. But because, Iceman, Hood, Korg have those additional effects, that's why you're kind of going with those. The Collector, if you're sending cards back to your hand, the Collector's going to start getting buffed. That's going to feel really nice. So, I've tried him a little bit. He feels pretty good, but, not the best overall. And then I love the Wasp. I think she is a great card. Your hand can get stuffed up pretty quickly, so being able to, play Wasp just for free to empty out your hand. Maybe it's a 0-3. I think Wasp definitely has a case to be made that she could be played in this deck as well. We are going to get into some gameplay, though, so here we go. Let's see how we do here. Had a bunch of fun testing it out over the past day or two. I think Boss feels fine here. Korg, we could play a whole bunch of Korgs as well. It's coming back to our hand anyway, so we might as well just let it rip. Maybe we'll play a Korg there like every single turn. We'll go for like maximum disruption here. Armor comes down, that's fine. That might be a nice Darkhawk lane. At some point, we are going to have to play something that sticks. Cards can't be played here. Ooh. I don't think I've got a way to reach any of the other lanes. Maybe we've got to go for a 6-drop here. Maybe that's what we got to do here. Oh, we can't fill it. Ah, oh, man, we needed... We're going to play Bishop, and we'll just keep adding rocks for now. I mean, if they can get to another lane, we might be in trouble. Luckily, they didn't fill, so we can fill as well. Right? So we can go 1, 2. Those will come back cheaper. That'll come back as a 2. Do we want to do that? I don't think we want to bring Bishop back. I think we want Bishop to stay, and we'll play Falcon as well. Because we want, we need some power. Orca. I don't know. Hopefully this is enough. I mean, this is a wild game. 30 power. Oh, wow. We're just going to get it done. Let's go. Only one lane to play on, but look at that. We had to fill that, fill the raft to get our 6-drop, and it ended up paying off for us. Look at that. And we get a huge dub there with this bounced Darkhaw deck. Let's go. All right. On to the next one. It's tough playing in only one lane. Ongoing effects here are doubled. Okay. Boss coming down early is going to be great. So we will go ahead and play boss. Look at that. That feels really nice. It's not an ongoing, so we're fine to throw Angela there. Now the question is, what do we play next? Oh, we got an Absorbing Man. We could play a bunch of 1-drops. Or we could play Killmonger now, delete his Sunspot. I kind of like that idea. And let's play it on that lane. There goes Sunspot and Bust, unfortunately, but I think that's fine. Wasp. Oh, that's a nice Wasp. I haven't seen that one yet. Oh, their own Killmonger came out. Okay. Oh, and we do pick up Darkhaw. Well, knowing that both Killmongers are gone, we're probably safe to start slamming some of these 1-drops. So we'll play the Hood here, and we'll kind of split up the rest of our power. Yeah, I think I like that. Cork comes out. What's his deck looking like? It's only 6 right now. That's not great. So he knows now that we've got Darkhaw ready to go. Ooh, picking up Beast is kind of nice. I guess where would be the best play for that? Maybe on top of Angela. But I want to put more rocks in their deck as well. And getting the Hood back doesn't do anything for me other than it's a 3-drop. Playing multiple cards doesn't really help all that much simply because we don't have Bishop out there. I think I like this. We'll get an extra rock in their deck, and we'll have a couple of free 1-drops. There's their Darkhaw. Dr. Doom. That was a tough play there. So obviously we can't play Darkhaw into this middle lane, right? So we're going to have to switch it. I think it's going to have to go over here, which is kind of great because of the ongoing effect. And then I think we want to try and take this lane. I think we've lost the hub, so I think we've got to go here. And I mean, I think we're in a good spot. The question is, do we snap? We're adding 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're up to 20. They get a random if they play here. I think we've definitely won the Citadel. I mean, let's snap. I feel like we've got a good, I think we've got a good read here. Arrow would be tough, but where do they arrow? Over into the hub? Giganto. I don't think that's enough. And I think we're going to get a dub here. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to get another dub. Wow, look at that. That ongoing really, really helped us there. So, really, really nice victory. All right, let's just keep rolling here. This deck has been super fun to play, so. All right, what do we got? We got Killmonger, Bishop, Bost, and Darkhawk. I do not like the Forge. Our hand is too full already. Getting Bost down, though, seems fine. Bishop and Darkhawk. Gonna get a nice little buff there. Okay. Shuri's Lab, of course. That's gonna be tough for us to compete there. We will get Angela down, though. So, we know they've got one Sentinel in their hand. Is that what? Yeah, that's what they're playing. 7 cards in their deck, 5 in their hand. I'd love to stuff up their hand here if I could. Los Diablo space. There's Black Widow. That would actually help us do it. I think it's more important, though, to get Bishop down. Let's get Bishop down here, though. I think these are the 2 lanes we're going to go for. We're going to go for the Forge and the base. And we'll just kind of leave the lab alone. We might have to put a couple cards there just so that they don't think it's free. There's Ant-Man. Oh, the lab gets destroyed. That's really nice for him. Really nice for him. We can take out a couple of those cards, though. So we are going to play Killmonger, and then we will drop Korg as well. Maybe we make a surprise run at the Ruins with Darkhawk. Next turn can be a Black Widow Sentinel turn. Luke Cage. Okay, we got to play on Angela, or he's going to lock us out, right? He goes first. So he sees what we do. What if we just go Sentinel Beast? Any reason not to? I think that's fine, right? We can always replay Killmonger. We're going to have Darkhawk. We'll get a free Korg out of this. Sentinel comes down, buffing Angela. We are behind in Ruins. If they decide to lock this, we might be in trouble. But that should put us behind, so he'll have priority. We buff Bishop a little bit. That goes up to 7. This will be up at 5, and this will be at 2. Spider-Man, okay. I don't have any way to get there, so we have to win Ruins now. All right. I mean, we got to go for it. Are they going to leave our Bishop alone? Probably. It's only 8, so that's 11. We're adding 3. That puts us at 10. Oh, man. Wasp. Rock. Valkyrie. Well played. That's unfortunate. Oh, wait a second. And we're going to get it. Holy cow. The Killmonger actually saved us there. I totally thought we lost that. Good thing he went first because we ended up winning on diff, but wow. I totally thought we lost that one. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's see what we can do here, though. First card here is destroyed. Really nice for the hood. And we got a danger room. I guess the question is, now that we've got Black Widow and Court, we don't have Darkhawk, though. I mean, we're probably... I mean, we could probably draw it. We don't know what this is going to be. Yeah, fine. We'll save Black Widow. They're kind of emptying their hand. Okay, that's fine. Not too worried about that. Oh. So now we're not drawing Darkhawk. Might as well see if we can give him some rocks there. Widow's Bite right into a Carnage. This is actually fine, though, right? Not as fine. All right, we need to take something in this lane, so let's play Rocket there. We'll destroy his 1-drops, hopefully. All right, perfect. Now we're only fighting for one lane here. 6-4. What do you got? Hella. I don't think that helps us. I don't see any reason to beast on some cards that we have. I think we just split up our power. Cord comes down. Nice. Cloak. Cloak and Shadow King. Man, we need to take 2 lanes, huh? I mean, let's try and take their 2 lanes. That sets Carnage back, right? They should take Vormir. She-Hulk. Do we take this? Cloak survive. Shadow King survive. And we get the dub. Let's go. Let's go. Not really the Bounce Hawk, but we'll take it. Angela Bishop Beast. Okay, so, ooh. Okay. We could just play a bunch of Black Widows. That could be fun. Black Widow on 2, Black Widow on 3, Black Widow on 4, Beast, Black Widow, Black Widow, Black Widow. Oh, man, we could go nuts with Black Widows here. We don't have... I mean, let's do it, though. Let's do it. Let's just... Oh, no, he's playing cards. He is playing cards. He's getting rid of my cards. He's playing cards. He's still got 5 in his hand, but 2 of them are, it's another Yondu, and I want to play another Black. We're just going to keep playing Black Widows. He's never going to draw another card. His deck is going to stay at 7 for forever. I mean, we know 2 of his cards, right? 2 of them are going to be, one's going to be Rocket and one's, oh, he's getting out of here. Let's go. Let's go. He didn't want the Black Widows. Thank you, buddy. Wow. Wow, we are having some fun with this deck. Let's go. This feels really good. Iceman, Falcon, Killmonger. Okay. And Korg. I think Iceman is better right now since we don't have Darkhawk yet. I do not like the Forge, especially with this deck. Ooh, that's not great either. There's Darkhawk, so now Korg feels a little bit better. What are you going to play, though? Got your own Korg. Okay. What would be a good draw here? Black Widow. That's a fine draw. That is perfectly fine. This will drop 1 back. So we'll be at 4, 5. Great. Thank you. Thank you. I'd rather not play... yeah, we're going to send all those back. We are definitely going to send all those back. There's 1 Widow's Bite. We have a nice full hand. Bishop. Do we get Bishop down now? Knowing next turn is going to be... We're going to draw a Chavez next turn. We're probably going to want to go Darkhaw next turn, right? I think we tank this location. We just play Hood. Ice... No. Maybe we... Yeah, we play Hood. And we play... We got to play one more card. Maybe we don't care, right? Maybe we just... And then next turn, it could be Darkhawk and Demon Iceman. That's going to be what, like a She-Hulk? Oh, it's Sarah. Alright, so we have lost that one, right? Their deck is at 6. Plus 2, so that's 12. So we can play Darkhawk here and maybe win that. And then we go Demon. And does this get it done? It might. Let's see if we get it. Oh, no! Darkhawk. Oh, is it Darkhawk? Darkhawk Quake? What? Let's go! And we get that dub again. I feel like this is a really good spot to end off. We've had a bunch of fun games. This deck seems pretty strong. So if y'all like the video, please remember to subscribe and hit that like button, as it really does help me out. But until next time, remember, have some fun.